Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Gilded City Adventures. We're continuing the adventure that you probably saw 2 weeks ago. We had to take a week off of recording for illness, but we're back better than ever. And yeah, we're jumping right back in with where we left our heroes. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow the podcast. Leave us a rating. Follow us on social media at Rollers Guild DND. That is on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. While all those three social media platforms remain running. And if that changes, we will tell you. Every day it seems like the next day might be the last one for good old Twitter, but it keeps hanging on.
Don't check your news alerts. Check Rollers Guild D&D.
Rollers Guild D&D.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
You heard it here, folks. Every Monday.
Yeah. Except recently, it hasn't been every Monday, but it's fine. Hey,
yeah, if news happens on a Tuesday, you have to wait until we tell you about on Monday.
Yeah.
This is how I get my news, so...
Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and jump on in to tonight's episode. Last time, our heroes of Rodax, the newest group of heroes working for the Black Staff to keep Waterdeep safe from magical harm, were sent over to the home of a gentleman named Vasil, and Vasil informed them that a friend of his, Marcos Delphi, had been acting strangely as of late and had stolen a book from him, the Celestial Codex. The book contained ritual information that, if in the wrong hands, could be used to summon an entity from beyond the stars that, could be, let's say, bad for the people of Waterdeep. So the group have been sent to Marcos's mansion outside of town, the Delphi mansion, and they have been investigating it. During the course of their investigation, they managed to get in relatively quickly and almost immediately beeline for the third floor, where they met a formerly human mage named Zala, who was transformed into a Nothic by Marcos's experimentation with this eldritch entity named Krokulmar. Zala told them that she would give them information if they retrieved for her a star map from elsewhere up on the third floor. And so that is what the party went off to do. They did have to fight the horrifically transfigured form of the former butler, but they managed to defeat said butler, and that is where we are picking up. Of course, our good friend Krug wasn't with the party when they first ventured here, but as combat ends, the dead, transfigured body of the former butler on the floor, the doors and windows of this room have sprouted teeth and chomp at anybody trying to get through them. Krug pops in, having finally caught up with the party.
Oh, do I just find them?
I don't. You've been following their trail.
Oh.
Nope, you've been following their trail.
Krug leaps in through the window of the third floor, bursts in through that hole in the roof.
Yeah. I will say, Krug, as you join the party in this room, I do need you to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid the door teeth.
Oh my god, don't go through the door.
Chomping down on you.
Okay. I got a 16.
16 is going to be good enough. You take no damage from the door teeth as the doors try to chomp you.
Oh my god, Krug!
My friend?
Krug, where you
What?
been?
Since when do doors like try to eat you? What's going on here?
Since 30
That's a
minutes
great
ago.
question. Yeah,
That's not good. But I've been making coffins. But work's been busy this week. I mean, this is my job too. But lots of people have died.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't
there-
mean to be a downer. What do you need? I'm ready. Let's go.
All I need is you, Krug. Thank goodness you're here. I killed a man with our pretzels.
You with our wow. You okay?
Yeah,
That's really
it's there in that
impressive.
thing's head.
Yeah, you Krug,
See it.
you look down at this like dead, horrific monster with these like long hooks at the end of its arms, and you see embedded in the front of its skull is a stale piece of pretzel from weeks ago on your first adventure as a team, embedded in its skull.
Wow. Well, I'm really glad you took that pretzel. I'm really impressed you were able to use it as a weapon. Yikes.
Thanks, Krug. Do you have any more?
I always stop whenever the pretzel person. Yeah, here.
Incredible. Can you just throw them through the door? I'm not entering that room.
Oh, yeah, here. Throw a
Oh, so
pretzel.
Krug pushed past Teadore.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot you weren't in the room.
Great. So yeah, you guys are in this the biggest room in the on the south side of the third floor. And the Zala's map is in the room in the southwest corner, but obviously you've got those other two rooms if you want to check those out. What are y'all doing?
I have to go through that door, don't I?
I think because we're looking for specifically the map that might be in the southwest, Muris is just gonna roll a dexterity to try to get through the door.
Sure. Yeah. Maurice, you're able to go over there, make your dexterity check.
Too many windows. It's a dexterity save or just a check?
Dexterity save.
Okay, so it's a 19.
19 is good enough. You are able to as the door is closed, but as you you reach for the handle very slowly, and you turn in and push and yank your hand away before it chomps closed on you.
The old turn and push.
Yeah. You now see this room is absolutely covered in star maps. Like these star map scrolls have been unrolled and are all over the floor and plastered to the walls and all sorts of things. And as you open the door, you see this translucent form of an elf ghost, a ghost of an elf, is sort of floating around, just muttering incoherently, looking around at the maps.
Hello.
That constellation, and then this constellation are aligned, and then it will create the.
Excuse us.
Doesn't seem to acknowledge your presence.
Can Maurice enter the room?
Maurice can enter the room, yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna start taking maps off the walls.
As soon as you start taking down one of the maps, the ghost turns to you and says, "Don't touch that."
We have your attention.
Oh, good. Sorry, I have to talk like Maurice. Oh, good. You're able to interact with the living.
Do you remove your hand from the map that you
No,
were touching?
I keep trying to tear it off.
Don't. If you keep messing with the maps,
What are you gonna do?
will not. That's a great question. Hey, Maurice, can you quickly just roll initiative for me?
Sure.
I'll start casting detect magic in the other room.
That's a 21 for initiative.
21. Great. So you are not surprised as the ghost attempts to possess you. I do need a charisma saving throw.
Things are getting too ghosty on this channel.
Oh, good. I get a
Lots
plus.
of ghosts.
I get a +0 to charisma saving throws.
All right.
17.
That'll do it. As the ghost tries to phase into your body, you resist the effect, and the ghost is buffeted away. That's how it is. Huh? If you try to steal my maps, I will wreak vengeance upon you.
Who are you?
I am far in hell, and these are my maps.
Okay. Are you using them right now?
I need them.
Or what?
I need them.
That's
Who
not
said that?
an answer.
I need them. Make an Arcana check for me.
He's getting crazier.
16?
16. I'll say you know enough to understand that ghosts typically are not fully self-aware. They are bound to whatever their unfinished business is, whatever their task is, with some rare exceptions. Very occasionally, certain ghosts, or in certain realms, ghosts may behave differently, but generally speaking, the way ghosts behave is they have just one thing that they are obsessed with, and they cannot really connect in ways outside of that one thing. So you feel like trying to get additional information out of this guy is maybe not gonna go super well.
All right. I'm going to switch gears then and ask.
Literally.
But to a lower gear.
Roll credits.
How can I help you?
I need to find the alignment of constellations. If I can solve which constellations need to be in alignment, then I can finally finish the greatest star chart that was ever made.
Oh, okay. That seems easy enough. I am going to touch your maps, but only with your permission to help align them.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Can the doors be burned?
Persuasion.
Certainly try.
Persuasion was a 15.
Persuasion was a 15. Okay.
No.
You can try, but I doubt a novice such as yourself could complete my life's work.
Well, it seems you don't have much life left. So I will try something.
Whoever used this image.
Muris, I think, is just gonna pop out of his suit, and as a little mouse, because he's a little bit closer to the paper, he's just going to try to just figure it out.
Yeah. Great. Go ahead. We're gonna call this
An astrology check.
yeah. It's some kind of intelligence check. I think we'll go with Arcana again. So go ahead and make an Arcana check. While Maurice is working on this, what is everybody else doing?
What else is in the room?
The star map room is the way I described it. It's just plastered in maps. With the exception of 2 windows, one in the west wall, one in the south wall.
I'm gonna try to burn the doors so I can get through, because I'm not going through while there are chompy chomp bits. I will burn down the house before I cross through this doorway.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. If you want to try to burn down the doors, what are you casting?
I guess I have to firebolt it
Yeah,
over and over and over again.
Yeah. yeah,
Because I'm not gonna
I-
shock and grasp it. That's too close.
yeah.
Can Krug like take turns with his great axe? Like you light it on fire, I like hack off the burned bits.
Sure. I will need
Dynamic duo.
I will need another dexterity saving throw from you if you're doing this.
I love that the assumption that there won't be just another mouth.
Well, we don't know. I mean, there will be, but we don't know.
I got 17.
17 is good enough. Yeah, you manage, because Teadore, you're still in the room, kind of in the center of the 3rd floor, right?
Yeah, I'm going for the main double doors to get
yeah.
into the main room first.
You manage to burn the wood where the hinges are. And I assume you're using sculpted spell not to set the house on fire.
You know, I will earnestly tell you that it had not occurred to me, but probably if I see that it's starting to burn the house down, I'll control it then.
Sure. So between that and Krug's axe, you are able to remove the double doors. However, the mouth is still there. It does not seem to be. It is both in this plane of existence and not at the same time.
Okay, Krug, I have another
Yeah.
idea. If
Okay.
you're willing to hear me out.
Yeah.
This could take a long time. Do you have extra nails on you and a hammer? Because I'm thinking, if you were to build me a little coffin, and I just like walk through the door, if you leave the outside like open, we can make like a tunnel that I can just like zip through the doorway, and it's only gonna chomp the coffin.
Oh my god.
Like a
I
kitty
mean-
door.
I mean, I've been able to just jump through these doors. I could like jump to the other side, scoop you up, jump back in, or we can like explore a different part of the floor if we
Does
don't need to
sound
be in this room with the others. But I probably should have those things on me, but I didn't put them on my character sheet. I probably would have them though.
Especially if you just
Yeah, you
came
probably
from
would
building
have
coffins.
nails and
Yeah.
and a hammer on
There are
you.
floorboards. We could rip those up and use them.
Great. Okay, we'll say you start that process. Maurice, what did you get on your Arcana check?
23.
23. That is quite good. Yeah, you are looking around and you know, sometimes when you're really involved in something, you have a hard time spotting the obvious solution because you're so in the weeds. And sometimes when that happens, you just need someone to bring in fresh eyes to take a look at things. And Maurice, in this instance, you are those fresh eyes for this
Little ass.
elven little tiny fresh eyes for this elven researcher, this dead elven researcher. You You know a little bit about stars, not a ton, but you do know a lot about patterns, because you're an engineer, you're an artificer, and you are able to align the patterns in the various constellations and star maps, and eventually assemble, by moving things around, assemble this final version. We will say this does take the better part of like an hour and a half probably to do. But you succeed in aligning these star maps, and Farenhel looks at your finished work and says, "Of course, it was. Thank you."
Yeah, I mean, you were real close. I mean, honestly, I just taped them together. That was the problem. You just had them all over the place. I mean, honestly, really all about you, man. You got this down. You really did. You really did your best here. Yeah, I would say your life's work it was put into this.
Imagine you died trying to solve this. A mouse in a robot suit comes into your home,
And solves it in an hour and a half.
solves it instantly.
I mean, I think about that constantly. So
Well, I appreciate it. And now my life's work is complete. Thank you. And he fades away. And now, Maurice, you are able to, having worked with these star maps for the last hour and a half, you're able to yank up the map of the constellation of the Great Snake. And just because it's funny, as you emerge from the star map room, Krug has just finished creating a little coffin to bring Teadore into the room with.
I imagine like Maurice is like up, but his head flap's still up.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, we're good. We're done. All right, we can just. Yeah. What? Who put the hole there?
We needed supplies.
For the coffin?
Yeah, it was good wood.
I mean, yeah.
Never say no to good wood.
That's what I say. Sam the player always says that, but yeah.
What are you gonna use it for now?
The coffin?
Yeah.
Well, you raise an interesting question.
You could store fresh grain in there. Your snack. Honestly, if it's so small, it's just a cute wooden backpack at this point.
That's true.
For pretzels.
For pretzels.
Now that is smart.
Put a bag of holding in
Pretzel
there.
truck.
You're good. I heard that the guy from In Tandem put a portable hole in his cloak. We could probably put something like that in there.
And his DM has regretted it ever since.
Well, okay, since we don't, if you guys come on through, like we don't have to test it then.
Yeah.
I've been holding down the fort out here.
Mm.
Safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it looks great. You guys, I mean, nothing looks like it's changed except for the hole, but yeah, great job.
Thanks.
Does the mouth let you out?
Only one way to find out.
All right.
As you go through, I need dexterity saving throws from folks.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not.
I got okay. Am I doing it just from the mouth from the star room, or was I already?
You
out
have
there?
to make two from the star room into the main room, and then from the main room into the central room where Teadore is. Everybody else only has to make one, except Teadore has to make 0.
From the star room to the main room was a 12, and from the main.
Good.
Oh, you're
I
stuck.
got a 9.
You're stuck.
I got a 12.
Okay, what did you get for this second one, Maurice?
I got a 17.
Okay, so you only take damage on the first one. So Maurice, as you emerge from the star room, you take. Ooh, that was a pretty good roll.
No.
You take 6 piercing damage.
Oh.
And
My little
then
mouse.
but then you're fine as you make it back to the room where Teadore is. Krug, as you go from the main room to the room where Teadore is, you take 4 piercing damage.
Ow.
And Ahlorah, you take 6 piercing damage.
Oh my god, are you guys okay? What about the paladin? Or do they not exist currently? I forget their name.
Wait.
Cory.
Cory. Oh, that was that one. Sorry, Zuzu.
Oh no.
Cory died.
Cory takes 4 points of damage.
Cory
so just
became-
make sure to inform Zuzu when she arrives that Cory took 4 points of damage. Yes,
I have a
Ahlorah.
question. So I had a little bit of damage while we were sitting there, but it took an hour. Can I have a short rest and spend a hit day?
Well, here's the thing. I also could use. I should have, instead of focusing on the coffin, I should have been, studying or something. But priorities. So we could take a moment.
Y'all could choose to take a short rest right now if you want to. There's nothing stopping you from doing it.
Just a little breather.
I mean, it
Is it
seems
even-
that we're safe right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I can like watch over you. I don't need to take a short rest.
You're so strong. My God.
Just that last door really got me.
Yeah, that looked really gnarly.
Short rest?
Sure.
Just like
Yes, it is.
lay out our map, figure out where we're going next.
Have
Yeah.
some pretzels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they
Move all around.
still good?
They're new. I got fresh
Oh,
ones.
you got new ones. Okay.
I always get fresh ones. I mean, I am very impressed that Teadore held on to one long enough that it was able to be used as a weapon. But these
I
are
may
fresh.
have stolen some off of you at some point.
I got them for the group. No stealing involved.
Krug, where have you been my entire life?
I don't know, man.
I don't
Fill
want to
the
go
coffin.
anywhere without you. Ever.
Yeah, you guys can take a short rest, lay out the map, come up with a game plan. Obviously, you're going to take, I assume you're going to take the Great Snake Constellation map back to Zala to get the secret passage for the secret door in the basement. But beyond that, you've got the map in front of you. So, if you guys want to make any plans, feel free to talk those out while you're on your short rest.
All right. Do I take excuse me, the star map back?
Yeah, and then what was it, Zala?
Yeah.
Say there was something going on in the basement?
Yeah.
Yes. So I think it's probably maybe we break a hole from the 3rd floor down to the 2nd floor, down to the 1st floor, then all the way down to the basement and just jump,
Well, the
surprise
stairs
attack.
work really well.
Just like cannonball it.
Yeah. If we go off the roof where the hole was, we probably, with our combined weight, will probably break through the floor. It's an old mansion.
I will say, I do think that we still get hurt falling.
Oh, right. Oh, you have squishy exoskeletons.
Mhm.
That's
I mean,
right.
technically
there's
you
this-
do too. You're
Yeah.
just like in a metal thing.
Yeah.
Do you have like
you
padding in
used
there?
the stairs to get up here.
Yes, we can very
You can
easily
use
take
them to
the
get
stairs.
back down.
We didn't run into anything on the stairs, so I don't think that's
Although we don't know how to get to the basement, we'll have to poke around on the 1st floor a little bit because the stairs only take us to the 1st floor.
Maybe Zala will
There's-
tell us.
That's true.
Random.
Wait,
there's
they're in this
stairs
room with us, aren't
Ooh.
they?
No, you're not in the room with Zala yet.
Oh, we should
Oh,
have done
okay.
that.
That's
There. It looks like there's stairs in this back top, or like on the 1st floor,
Mhm.
back right corner, it looks like there's stairs that go to the basement.
Oh.
So we
That's
might have to
true.
fight something getting from the stairs on one side to the stairs on the other side, but
Mm.
we don't have to cannonball through the floor.
Well, we know that the middle room, the armor, suits of armor things are done.
Right.
Unless the other two are going to be enchanted now. Oh, Krug, you missed it. Really could have used you.
Yeah.
I understand coffins are important.
I don't know. Is there? No, there isn't really another way that we could get through there.
I can slip through. So that door on the east side, in that place that looks like there's a fireplace,
Mm-hmm.
and into that north. Great. And if we see opportunity to like take things along the way, we
Right.
take
Sure.
like axes. I feel like that should be our move. Like we don't leave a
Just
place
take
until we've
axes.
taken an axe.
Their calling card.
Yeah.
What a way to build an armory, but
Man,
also maybe theft. I mean, we'll play it by ear.
is
I
that
mean,
like
That's okay if you do
Is
it
it?
right.
Is
It
it
just-
really theft if they're evil and the head of a cult?
is it
Well, that's
strictly
true.
speaking just adventures, or is that like we go to like a dinner and we have to find an axe before we leave the restaurant? Like, is it?
See, before this, Adventures was like a hawk tried to eat me. So like everything's an adventure. So we just need to keep collecting axes.
Maybe, but like every time we do a job for names blanking.
The black staff?
Blackstaff, yeah, that one. Then we steal an axe. But if we do
That's great.
normal everyday stuff, we don't steal an axe.
Theft is in the eye of the beholder.
No, it's in the eye of the law.
But here's the thing. All right, hear me out. If I want something,
Yeah.
right, and
Uh-huh.
you don't want it in that moment, why don't I take it? Because I want it.
Well, that's still
You
theft.
don't want it in the moment. And
Here's
if you want it, you can steal it back from me.
Here's the thing. I don't always want, my bed. I sometimes don't want it in a moment because, well, frankly, it's just a pillow of cotton. But, I still would be upset if you took it from me. So,
Well, you could take it back then. When
Not-
you realize that you want it, you can take it back.
well, I don't know where it is. If you
We'll
have-
say this has been long enough for you to get your short rest in. As much as I'd love to watch the two rodents continue to argue back and forth
This philosophical
about
debate.
what stealing is.
rodent morals.
Yeah. You finish your short rest, and where are you going next? Are you going back to Zala immediately, or are you checking anything else out?
Well, do we?
I mean, I want to
It's-
check things out, but if there are mouths on doors, we are not fucking with that.
All right, I'm gonna go open a different door.
All right, which door?
Is there a
Um,
mouth on the door?
Northeast.
Northeast. Okay.
I'll hold firebolt to shoot the teeth if they appear.
All right, good call. Yeah, you open the door into the northeast room. It's a very large chamber. And you see this is a bathroom. You see a raised marble tub occupying the center of the larger portion of the room. Near it are two marble sinks with oval mirrors mounted above them, a fireplace, and a small table against the east wall that has a colorful collection of bottles atop it. You also do see pipes attaching the tub and the sinks. See these pipes go up through the ceiling.
Ooh.
And then you also notice in here that there is a you see that there's a sort of you know how attics have the like pull down ladder thing? You are on the attic side of that. So you see the pull down ladder in the upward position that seems to can be opened into the room below.
In a bathroom?
Yep.
I don't even think Artemis would do that. Whoa. No teeth on the door?
No teeth on the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go through if there are no teeth on the door. I do want to check out those shiny bottles.
Yeah. You go over to the shiny bottles. As you approach them, you see there's 4 of them. And they even like, because you're a raccoon, you can smell them even though they are closed. But they all have like various like pungent scents of various kinds, and you would guess that this is what a human would call a perfume and or scented oil.
Ugh. No magical properties, most likely.
Not at first glance, probably not. Although, you know, some people are really into their perfumes and scented oils, so who knows? Could be some coin to be made.
Here's a great character idea. Someone who goes around selling like shampoos and soaps that cast a disguise self to make you beautiful.
That would be
But
good.
then they wear off after a bit.
They have
gotta
to keep
find
coming
product.
back for more. Yeah.
I like it. I want to do that.
I'd buy it. I'd waste money on that. Anyway, okay, leaving the bottles.
I think you just described like a drug dealer.
Yeah. But other than that, there's not a ton of other points of interest in this room. Again, other than, you know, you got the tub, the sinks, and the ladder that goes down.
I want to pull the ladder.
Okay.
But I want my friends to stand away from it just in case.
Yeah. Yeah. You are able to, you know, sort of pick it and knock it like down. It unfolds into the room below, and immediately you get a horrible smell wafting up from inside that room. And as you sort of peek your head like down in to see what the deal is, you know, it gets worse, and this like fetid stench permeates this room, which is empty save for 2 small bare tables standing against the west wall, and an ornate rug in front of the window. Resting next to the rug is a wooden candlestick holding the melted stump of a red candle. And I would love for you to roll me a d4.
D4.
Jesus.
What did you?
I got a 3.
A 3. As you're like peeking your head down in this room, like your vision kind of like swims and everything in the room looks a little blurry and off. As near as you can tell, there's no source for this awful smell.
Does it smell like death? Because I would be very familiar
You
with
would
that
be very
smell.
familiar with death. It doesn't
I
smell.
would.
You would. It doesn't smell like death. It smells like rotting produce.
Well, on the upside, I don't think anyone died here.
Smells
That's
pretty good.
positive.
Okay.
It smells really bad though.
Like it's okay. Like it's not a good meal, but like it will do.
It's a meal.
No.
Yeah, that's
I'll
true.
get
I
you
guess
some
to
fresh
Teadore and Maurice, it doesn't smell that bad.
It smells terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
here. I'm gonna take one of the shampoo bottles and just like smash it on the floor.
That's a little better.
No, now it
There.
smells like perfume.
Oh, there's broken
and
glass
rotten
now, so
stuff.
be careful.
Oh,
I will say, like, all of you, when you look down into that room, like, everything in that room looks a little blurry. But when you are, like, looking around in the bathroom, everything looks normal.
Weird.
am I just looking in, or have I like walked all the way up?
That's up to you. You're more than welcome to go down the ladder or not.
I'm going to do it, and I kind of want to like waft it as I go to try to make it. I don't know. That probably won't make it less blurry, but that's Krug's attempt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
I don't necessarily
Yeah.
want Krug going by themselves.
Yeah, the two of you clamber down the ladder into this room. And as you reach the floor of this room, nothing happens. The blurriness still remains, and the horrible smell also remains despite the broken perfume bottle on the floor. Now it just smells like perfume and rotting produce. So, you know,
Like it's completely empty.
yeah,
There's
you got
no-
those two tables and the candle. And the
Can
rug.
Can I see the candle from the doorway up top?
You can. It looks blurry, and your friends look kind of blurry now that they're down in the room too.
Can I inspect the
Maurice,
candle?
what
Yeah.
if I lit the candle?
You want to light the candle?
Yeah,
All right.
it's
Um,
fire. I think it'd go bad.
I could just use a match. You don't have to.
I can do it right now. I'll prestidigitation.
Well, Laura, make an investigation check on the candle, and in the middle of it, the tiny stub of wick that's left will light.
And that somehow messes me up because I got a 5.
Yeah, you get then you drop it, and it sputters out again.
Oh shit. Bad timing.
Sorry. I can try again.
Was the smell more powerful? when I
No,
got... So
It
it's not like
remains-
just a bad smelling candle.
yeah, no, doesn't
Hmm.
seem to be.
Are there any doors?
There's a door going out of this room in the south wall. So you are, if you look at the map,
Yeah, I think
You
I'm
have.
looking at the right spot.
yeah, it's that random room on the second floor that has a stair noted in it.
Are there teeth on that door?
Nope.
I'm gonna open that door.
Great. Yeah, you open up that door, and you are able to move in. You are able to see that that door opens into what appears to be a gallery of some kind. You see framed portraits and alabaster busts of members of the Delphi family decorate the walls and corners of the room with facial expressions ranging from proud to downright haughty. 4 cushioned chairs surround a table in the center of the room on which is displayed an ivory dragon chest set. Things in this room do not look blurry.
Okay.
There's other doors in here, it looks like.
Yeah. Yep.
Do any of them have teeth?
Nope.
Are there any... I don't know. I'm gonna walk into the room.
Okay. Yeah. You go into the room.
Look at the table.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You look at the table. Yeah, this dragon chest set looks really nice. Probably worth a good chunk of money.
Is this good wood?
It's probably good wood.
Teadore and Maurice, what are you doing while they're checking out
We
this
should
room.
probably go with them.
I think we should double back and give the map to
Oh
that.
yeah.
Oh my
That
god, we
person.
haven't given the map.
No.
Yeah, we don't want to go too far. I mean, like they seem fine. I mean, Krug can handle most things. So I'm gonna run back real quick. If you want to hang out here, sure, whatever.
Wait, I
But-
definitely don't want to be alone.
Right, come on.
Krug is that way. Can we
Hey,
just call him in?
huh?
We could just call him back, right?
Call him back.
Or
I'll be like 2 seconds. Just
Where was she? Not that I'm there, but I
Uh,
don't know what room she was.
upper left corner of the 3rd floor where the spiral staircase is.
okay,
so Maurice is gonna run do that.
Okay,
I'll be here.
you're gonna stay in the bathroom.
Yep.
Great. All right. So Maurice, you run over to see Zala again.
Mhm.
At this point, we'll say Cory is with just stays with Teadore in the bathroom.
Okay.
But
Speak of the devil.
yeah. But Maurice, you run over to see Zala again. It is now, it's been a couple hours since you first saw her, even though it ended up being like a whole extra hour and change longer than initially planned. But you you go over there and Zala turns and says, yeah, hello. Took longer than I expected. Didn't think it was a long journey, but you're back. Do you have the map of the snake?
Yep.
Yes, excellent. What happened to the others? Did they die gruesome deaths at the hands of the butler?
No.
Oh well, that's good then. Yes.
Hmm.
The map, please.
Can I just roll an insight check real quick?
Make an insight check.
All right. What is my insight as the character? 17.
17. You're pretty sure she's just weird.
Okay, Zala. It was great working with you.
Thank you. Yes. Yes, this map is exactly what I need. But yeah, I promised you something, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes, it has. What was it again that I promised you? It's so hard to keep track of.
I was gonna say
I remember the password for the secret door in the wine cellar. Yes.
Yes.
When you get to the wine cellar, if you want to go deeper into the basement where Marcos's cult fanatics, the worshippers of Krokulmar, where they gather, you'll need the password Barrel of
Say that one more time.
Barrel Rock.
Barrel Rock.
Yes.
Fraggle Rock.
The criminally underrated Jim Henson company.
Fraggle Rock. All right. Password equals Fraggle Rock.
What is it actually?
I just sent it in the
Okay.
Barrel Rock.
Barrel.
Yes. Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you. Yes, be mindful of the monsters.
Thanks. Hey, just out of curiosity, any other tips or anything else helpful? I mean, I became a novice astronomer to get that map for you. So, is there any bonus thing you can give me or something?
An axe.
I've told you what I know. If you're looking for a book, you can search Marcos's bedroom or his office. Both are on the second floor. Or they may be with him and the cultists beneath the house. I'm not sure exactly.
All right. Yeah. No, that's very helpful. Thank you very much. I will see you later. Maybe. I don't know. This place is kind of weird.
Farewell. Farewell. I return to my stargazing ere nightfall and finally find the answers in the Great Snake constellation to free me of this curse. Yes.
Good luck.
We're definitely burning this house down once we're done.
I'm thinking that Krug and I go look since we're on the second floor in the bedroom.
Well, the other three, you guys are in the bathroom. So you have easy access to the second floor from the bathroom. Are you joining your friends, or are you just gonna let them dick around on the second floor on their own?
We should probably dick around with them.
I have no idea where I am.
You're
Where's
with
Cory?
Teadore right now.
Great. Okay.
You're with me in a bathroom.
Great.
Let's go down the stairs.
Okay, you
The
guys
blurry
go
room.
down into the blurry room and then join your friends who are currently investigating the gallery.
I'm gonna jump up on Krug's shoulder. I'm getting tired of walking around.
Okay.
Perfect. Ahlorah, you were investigating the dragon chess set. Were you planning on taking it or no?
No,
Okay.
I'm not a thief in this one.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, you've got several other doors out of this room that you're in right now. So,
I want to go to the far east one.
okay. Great. Yeah, you are go over to that door. Open it up. And you see this room contains a bed with an ornately carved frame, a wardrobe, a writing desk, and a leather chair. Fireplace stands along the east wall. So, what would you like to do?
Bookshelf?
Okay. Yeah, you don't see a specific bookshelf, but you could check the desk, check the wardrobe. You could just do a general investigation check of the room.
Yeah.
I'm Teadore, do you wanna go help Ahlorah? I was interested in the bedroom too.
Yeah, totally. I mean, that fireplace looks interesting.
Great. Two of you go in to join. So yeah, Ahlorah, you can take advantage with Teadore and Krug helping you.
Non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20. Okay, couple of things. First, Teadore, you're pretty sure you could fit into the chimney of this fireplace. It goes up and down, obviously. If it goes up, you're pretty sure it would connect to the fireplace in the bathroom above you. And going down, you're pretty sure would connect to a room on the first floor that you haven't been in yet. But if you decided to crawl through the chimney, which you don't have to do. Ahlorah, you with a 20 investigation check, discover that there seems to be a bit like the headboard sort of has this ornate like carving in it of majestic creatures, birds mostly, that you seem to think are probably like characters that are represented by constellations. And as you're investigating the headboard, you find the eye of one of these creatures carved into the headboard. seems to be able to press in.
Ooh.
Do you do that?
I'm gonna go, guys, I'm gonna press a button. And then I
Okay.
Oh,
Great. You press the button.
I
And
just
the
wanted to warn people just in case the wall
Yeah.
at night disappeared.
and the entire bed slides sideways.
Whoa.
Revealing a secret door. Opens up into a closet. You see clothing on hooks and several shelves, an assortment of footwear, and on a small table you see an iron lockbox.
Ooh.
seems a lot for someone's wardrobe. Like a
Yes.
closet.
Does it look? I don't have thieves' tools or anything like that. Do I? I don't think I do. But can I check the desk for a key?
Yeah, make another investigation check for me as you go back out and check for a key.
Ooh, another non-natural.
You check the desk pretty thoroughly. You do not find a key for the lockbox. You would imagine it is probably on Marcos.
That's rude. Does
Does it
anybody
seem like
know
something
how
I
to...
could break?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
You would know from previous experience that I believe both Teadore and Muris have thief tool proficiency.
Do they have thieves? Do you guys have thieves' tool? So,
I do.
I can take Maurice's.
you want to try to unlock this?
Sure thing. All right. What's a thieves tool check?
Thieves tools check. That is dexterity plus proficiency, since you're proficient in thieves tools.
It's dexterity modifier plus. Okay.
Yeah.
Not 20.
Excellent.
Nice.
Easy enough. You jam those thieves tools in there and lickety split pop open that lockbox. Inside you find two things: a amethyst cloak pin shaped like an eye that you imagine is worth a pretty considerable amount of money, and a ring. It has a very simple band, but you would suspect that there is something about it, because otherwise it would not be in this lockbox.
Can I investigate the ring?
Yeah, make what are you trying to figure out about the ring?
If there's any like inscriptions or like do an arcana check, something along the lines of just like, why is this ring so special?
Yeah, you can make an arcana check. Go for it.
That was a 22.
You do get a like faint magical aura off of the ring, but you'd need detect magic or identify to learn more specifically about it.
Okay.
But magic ring.
I'm gonna just tell everybody what I found, because Maurice has nothing to hide.
Should we bring it with us?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can take a look at it. Sit for a hot minute
To identify.
to identify it or detect magic on it.
Great.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'll get on the bed. That seems cozy.
great, perfect. Yeah, you sit down with the ring.
I'm gonna flick open my like spell book
Mhm.
and look at it a bit and kind of flick through. Ah, yes.
Yeah, what does your spell book look like?
It's this like conglomeration of wrinkled pages. It's kind of like, it's not like paper clipped together, but it's maybe there's some twine binding it
Yeah.
in some places. There's a lot of stains. I don't let anyone close to see it. Like if anyone comes up, I'll be like take the book, and if I'm sitting here with it, I'll just let them be like, ah, yes, I agree. Like I'm not letting anyone see what's on the pages themselves.
Okay, great.
And I will spend 10 minutes doing this.
Yeah. And you cast Identify, and you learn that this ring is a ring of jumping. While wearing this ring, whoever is attuned to it can cast the jump spell from it as a bonus action at will, but can target only yourself when you do so.
I will pass that information along to everyone else.
Huh.
They
Interesting.
can jump, but like only you. Pretty much like that. Seems pretty easy.
Do you think he had it to like get closer to the stars? I mean,
That's definitely it.
What is the jumping distance on
Absolutely.
that?
This is his method to reach the
70,000 miles?
but he's just a couple feet closer. There's a few moments of bliss.
God.
I mean,
I mean,
he's,
jumping seems cool.
he's clearly unwell.
That's
So.
true. That's so true.
So
There
ultimately,
was an amethyst thing, cloak pen too, right?
Yeah, there was.
ultimately, no book in the bedroom.
You did not find the book in the bedroom. No. But got a cool ring, got a cool pin.
Quick glance at the pen. Are there any inscriptions?
Make an
think it would suggest
investigation
magic?
or Arcana check.
I'll do
one or the
Arcana.
other.
Whoops, I missed. 18.
Nothing to suggest it's magical. It just looks like it's worth a lot of money, and so it was probably kept in a safe place.
Worthless to me. I'll
There's
toss
no,
it
like-
to whoever's nearest.
There's no, like,
somebody else can hang on to the cloak
fake
pen.
bottom of this box.
Nope.
So
Man,
we are
I
on the
really-
second floor,
You're on the second
Yeah.
floor.
which is
Yep.
the top floor,
middle floor.
Yeah.
middle floor. Is Marcos's office this floor or the floor? Okay.
I have no idea which room.
Yeah. So far, the rooms that you guys have been to on the second floor is sort of the central room with the table in it. The eastmost room, which is the northeastmost room, which is the bedroom, and the room next to the bedroom, which is the room with the stairs drawn in it. And that's the blurry room right now. That's what you understand about it. But you got all these other rooms. And also you have technically been to the spiral staircase room as well. So
Which one do you think is his study?
I mean, the one with the most access to the stars, obviously, but
Probably
Well,
not.
wouldn't that be on the third floor?
fair.
Does anyone want the jump ring?
I can hold on to it.
Are you
I don't
gonna-
know that I'm going to use it. Does anyone want to use it?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I need to jump off of Krug quickly, but like, that
What
seems-
is the jump spell?
you
it triples
triple
your jump
movement.
distance.
Triple your jump.
How big is your jump move?
That's the worst question in all
Yeah.
of D&D.
I just use a jump calculator,
Okay.
but it's all based on your strength score. So
Yeah.
not your strength modifier, but your strength score. So what's your strength score, Ahlorah?
16.
16. So while normally your long jump is 16 feet and your high jump is 6 feet, with a running start, half that without a running start. With the jump spell, that's tripled. So your long jump becomes 48 feet, your high jump becomes 18 feet.
What if your strength score is 8?
Is that your strength
With-
score?
Without the jump spell, your long jump is 8 feet and your high jump is 2 feet.
Pretty good for a raccoon.
Pretty good
Yeah.
for a raccoon.
Why is it
With the jump
two?
spell, your long jump is 24 feet and your high jump is 6 feet.
What
That's
is this
pretty
formula?
That's a great question. That's a really excellent question. This is one of those rules in D&D that has never made any sense to me, so I always use a jump distance calculator when I need an exact distance. But usually I'm just like, make an athletics check, and then we see how well you do. But there are technically rules for how far you can jump.
Do you have to
also,
attune to the ring?
you do have to attune to the ring.
Okay, so if we want to use it, someone should.
Yeah.
Also, with jump distance, one thing to keep in mind, the one bit of the rule that I actually do understand, even if I think it's kind of still silly, is that if your jump distance is longer than your maximum movement speed on one turn, your turn ends while you are mid-air, and you finish the jump on your next turn. So
I love that.
I'm just throwing that out there. So like Ahlorah, for instance, if you are making a long jump, your long jump is 48 feet. Your movement speed is what, 30?
35.
35. So you'd make 35 of those feet initially, and then your turn would end. And then when it gets back to your turn, you're still in midair, mid jump, and you clear the remaining
So if I wanted to
13
try
of
to
those
jump
feet.
to someone and do something, I could not do that.
Not on the same turn, but also that
Like,
seems
the
kind of silly to
physics
me.
adds up, but like
Yeah, but it still seems silly to me. But anyway,
who wants a
so-
ring?
I'll take it.
You want the
Oh.
ring?
Take it and attune to it.
Great.
What's it called?
that takes an hour
Ring
to
of
attune
jumping.
to.
Well,
Oh,
okay.
Takes an hour?
It takes
Can
an
I
hour
just-
to attune to items. Yeah.
It took a minute. Oh shit.
No, it
so
takes
we'll
an
just
hour.
take it and go, and we can attune later.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to
What
jump. Be like, hold on. Wait an hour.
Give me an hour, okay?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Ring of jumping.
I was gonna type that in as a joke, but
It's literally called the ring of jumping. Great. So
The fireplace seems like I could fit.
right.
No, I have a climbing speed. This will be easy. Hold on, just give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scamper downstairs.
Okay. Yeah, you scamper downstairs. And you end up in the what appears to be the actual fireplace that you arrive in this room appears to be larger than it is in the 2 floors above you. And as you arrive, you see like there's sort of a metal like pole across where the fire would typically be made, and you see like other like cast iron like kitchen utensils type stuff like in the vicinity of the like fireplace opening. So you would guess this is the kitchen. Peeking out through the fireplace opening, you see that the large kitchen is in poor condition. Flies cover foul-smelling messes of several meals stacked on a work table in the middle of the room. And the kitchen is in absolute shambles. But you obviously you don't see anybody in the room. But you see doors in the north wall, south wall, and west wall.
Okay.
Is it foggy down there? Hazy?
More stench, but I think it's someone left some food out, like for a long time. I don't know.
gross.
But like no one's down here. Hold on. I'll come back up. Like no one's down there. I think we can just like head down. Hold on. The map. Ugh. There's the potential staircase in the north.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Let me go back down.
Okay.
Go downstairs. Head over to that staircase. Just take a look. Any teeth? Or
The door. Yeah, there's no teeth in the door.
Yeah.
You open it up and you arrive in what appears to be the pantry. Things are stored, stocked. There's a stack of potatoes on the wall next to the stairs. So this food seems fine. So it really seems like the food in the other room, you think you were probably right, that somebody had made food, had not finished it, and then never bothered cleaning up after it, and it's been like several weeks.
I would like to collect the nicest foods,
Okay,
stuff them in my pockets, and hold them in my hands.
great. You get
And
a bunch of
attempt to
potatoes,
one-handed
couple
climb back up
carrots.
the staircase. The
But yeah,
fireplace.
you do find the stairs down to the wine cellar, and you get like carrots and potatoes and beets and some like a salted meat of some kind. And you like takes you a couple trips to like clamber up the chimney with your spoils, but you arrive with a whole bunch of food.
All right, I got this for us.
Oh,
Are you
thanks.
you
And I
hungry?
found the way down to the basement. But like this stuff smells good.
Mm.
I
Are
will
you
put some-
hungry?
I mean, even if I'm not now, I mean, I can be. Sure, if you insist, and I'll just start eating something.
Right.
And then I'm
Um,
just gonna like slip things into everyone else's pockets. Now hold this for me. Okay, hold this.
Yeah. Excellent. What destination are y'all going to next? You're still in the bedroom.
So we don't have any other places we can go on the second floor that are not blurry.
No, there's just one room that was blurry.
Oh.
So
Should-
So we're on the second floor. We're in the bedroom.
you're in the bedroom, which is the northeast corner. You can continue searching the second floor for Marcos's study, or you can also go down to the first floor, follow Teadore's lead, or you can go anywhere in this house. I mean, it's up to y'all.
I had a weird thought.
Okay.
Can I hold the hairpin up to my eye? And like, is there any gem big enough on it where I can look through it?
I mean, if you really, really squint, yeah.
Okay. But it's not like an eyeglass for
No.
the blurry room.
No,
Genius idea though.
that was a great idea.
My brain's going all sorts
No,
of like
that was a
escape
really great
room.
idea. That was a really great idea. This is from an official D&D book, and whoever wrote this adventure did a great job with it. Did not think about that as an option. So
That was some like owlbear level thinking.
that was some big brain thinking. That was very clever. I don't think I would be clever enough to build in a puzzle solution like that.
not
but
planting these ideas in your head. And
you
you're
are.
thinking them,
You
and
are.
I'm not going to remember. This is the answer to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look for the gems.
Mm-hmm.
Can Krug just like one by one,
Yeah.
like just open the doors and just see if he can find anything that looks like a study?
You can. What door are you going to first?
I'll start. We were just in the bedroom. I'll just head south. I'll open the door as long as it doesn't have teeth.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
on the other side of like the
Okay.
balcony area.
So
And
you're going out into the balcony over the first floor. That's what you're doing.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to be clear because we're doing this theater of the mind style. So,
Yes.
great. You're out on the balcony of the second floor. Krug, you're doing the east wall, and Ahlorah, you're doing the west wall. Is that correct? Okay.
We
I'll be
also
on the
have
first
that
floor.
northwest room too.
Right.
Krug, you go along the east wall. You open up the first door
I'll be on your
Um,
shoulder, just in case.
Okay.
Yep. You open up the first door. You see this is seems to be a small a bedroom of some kind. As you enter, you see seeping out of a crack in the walls are this gray sludge of some kind, and two clumps of this gray sludge like splash to the floor and start aggressively making their way towards you.
Can I just close the door?
Yeah, roll initiative for me real quick just to see if you can act faster.
Why?
Close the door, close the door, close that door.
I got a 12.
I got a 4, so you just
Oh, sludge.
close the door.
It's slow sludge.
Great.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the crack underneath
Yeah,
the door.
Now I
yeah.
have to decide if this thing is gonna. Yeah, because it could fit through the crack under
Uh-huh.
the door.
worry.
But you
I'll
know
set it
what?
on fire.
This thing's intelligence score, wisdom score, not very high. I think out of sight, out of mind. Has no object permanence. You go to the
Skill.
other room in the east wall, and do you open that door as well?
Yeah.
Okay, pop that door open. Exact same thing happens. Roll initiative again if you're gonna try to slam the door on it.
I sure am. 16.
All right, that beats the 5 that I got that time. So you slam the door again.
Poor sludge.
Did that
Great.
look like a bedroom too?
Yes, it also looks
Okay,
like
okay, great.
Ahlorah, you are on the west side. There's only one door on the balcony on the west side, but you do know that like the 2 rooms on that side are connected according to the map. So as you open the door to this first room, you see that it seems like it used to have something in it. You can see like the wood flooring has like slightly different coloration in a few places where like furniture had been sitting for a long time. But it appears that this room, all the furnishings that were in this room have been removed. And so all you see in this room are like dust and cobwebs, but there is a door in the north wall.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the other door.
Okay, yeah, you open that up. You find a room that contains a black wooden desk with a cushioned, high-backed chair behind it. 2 smaller chairs face the desk with their backs to the door. A niche in the northeast corner contains a wooden file cabinet. And I also need you to roll a d4 for me.
2.
As you open this door, it sprouts teeth, and I do need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Teeth.
11.
You take 5 piercing damage.
I'm just gonna let out a scream, like a yelp that's like, I like started to say I found some, but like, ah!
Do we hear that?
Yeah, I'll say.
I'll start
Do I make
walking
it
over that
through
way.
the door?
Yes, you make it through the door.
I'll start running over that.
Someone screams in a
Making my
mysterious
way
house with
downtown.
teeth, and you go, I'll head that way.
You all eventually arrive, and you see that there's another doorway with teeth, and Ahlorah is now on the other side.
Ahlorah, are you
Oh.
okay?
I got a little scratched on my leg.
Oh.
I wasn't
need a
expecting
coffin?
that. Not yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna investigate in here
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah. Make an investigation check.
12.
12. You at the desk you find a set of calligrapher's supplies. So if somebody wants calligraphers, a calligraphy set, there you go. Otherwise, you search the filing cabinet, and you find that it mostly contains correspondence between Marcos and some other folks. I'll say with a 12 investigation check. None of the correspondence really catches your eye as particularly important. It just seems like a collection of letters, but once
I'm gonna
again,
grab-
you grab like a random stack of those letters, and stow them in your bag. But no book, unfortunately.
Well, I think Marcos probably has them.
So we should go downstairs.
Yeah.
Look out for the teeth.
Can I, like, purposefully do, like, a move so that I'm rolling an acrobatics check instead of a saving throw?
Please argue to me what you are doing that should allow you to do this as an acrobatics check as opposed to a dexterity save.
I'm thinking that I'm like making myself as like horizontal as possible. Like I'm doing like a karate chop through the air, like a jump, like bending over so that the teeth have to come up farther to get me.
Like a skateboard kickflip with no skateboard.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Why not? Go for it.
I love it
It's
when
not
the
a
DM
particularly hard number to beat either way, but
Yeah, but I've gotten scratched twice now,
That's fair.
so
that's fair.
we're putting a little bit more thought into
Yeah.
this.
That's fair.
That's a 23.
Easy enough. You're able to like dive through the door real quick before it can bite you again.
Well, why didn't you do that every time?
Oh, that was
I
sick.
didn't think of it. And it
All right,
took
so
a lot of
Agility.
yeah.
So we head downstairs.
Yes.
the
Yeah, why
basement?
don't we just head down the stairs that are right here?
Yeah. Easy
Go
enough.
on.
You can go right down.
The double
and-
doors for teeth.
Double doors don't have teeth.
All right, we'll use the double doors.
Great. Yep.
Back into the room with the two suits of armor.
Yep.
And then I think on the right here will be the kitchen.
Yep.
It's gonna
Easy
smell
enough.
weird.
You are. I will say you can easily enough make your way to the kitchen. Between your map and your experience already, you can make your way there. You already beat the animated suits of armor in that central room on the first floor, so problem solved. And yeah, you're able to make your way down the stairs into the wine cellar.
Oh, Krug. Hey.
Yeah.
Before we, get into a real tussle.
Yeah.
I just wanted, it was really bad without you. Like I was sad and scared. And I'm just glad you're here. And so I just want to make sure you're extra, kick ass. So you're not wearing armor, right?
No.
Yeah, I thought. Just one look at you. You didn't seem uncomfortable to ride. Here. I'm just gonna give him a little tap on the head, and I'm gonna cast Mage Armor
Oh, thank you.
on him.
Don't worry. I'll do my best. But I'm sorry you were sad. I'm glad I'm here now.
That's okay. I'm good now. You're here. As long as I can still be on your shoulder, and you just kill everything that gets near us, we're good.
You got it. I'm ready to rage. I'm not gonna rage until I need to.
Right.
Rages, destroys
Rages
the
immediately. You arrive down in the wine cellar. The faint aroma of grapes fills the air in this cellar. 4 large wine casks stand against the west wall, a fine layer of dust covering each of them. The 3 wine racks to the south are obviously empty because the fronts have been removed and there's nothing in them.
Ugh, wine. Why would you ruin grapes?
But there are still several other shelves and stuff in here. And you know that there's a secret door in here. With a password.
Fraggle Rock.
That is not the password.
Varl Rock.
Upon Muris saying the correct password, the door clicks open.
I don't think Maurice also told anybody else.
Sure, that's fair. As the door opens, you see 4. Well, first, are you entering the room? I guess first.
Yeah, check for teeth.
There's no teeth.
Okay.
But as you enter the room, Maurice, roll a d4 for me.
Yep. Well, dice are going everywhere, but they're not the D4s. That's a 4.
It's a 4. Great. As you enter the room, your shadow seems to shift strangely. Like it doesn't follow light patterns correctly. And as that happens, you also feel like the energy in the room seems to vibrate for a split second, and then your shadow starts doing that. In this room, you see 4 wooden pews facing a stone statue in the middle of this torchlit chamber. The statue has a roughly bipedal shape and is carved to look like it's coming undone, like a frayed rope. Its form is covered with mouths and outstretched tongues. Standing before the statue are 4 purple-cloaked figures, their faces hidden by cowls. They are writing on pieces of paper and muttering to each other, seemingly oblivious to your presence. You do hear them say, interesting, another search, right, yeah. What do we think the effects are, blah, 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 and they keep going on like that.
We should surprise attack.
Okay. Do you all go into the room?
Sure.
Great.
Set
Yes.
someone on fire?
As you all go into the room, I do need let me roll for this. Ahlorah, I need you to roll a d4 for me.
Whatever that makes it so that there aren't teeth. A 1?
A 1. As you enter the room, the air gets literally heavy. And the entire room is now difficult terrain.
It's not that big, is it?
No, but the room is difficult terrain now.
Just her.
For everybody.
Including the baddies? Or the people that we're assuming are baddies, but are probably innocents?
For everybody. So, with that all being said, you're trying to sneak up on these guys and attack them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Great. Sure. I'll have everybody roll a quick stealth check for me.
Oof.
What should I roll from atop Krug's shoulder?
I would say it's still a stealth check because you got to keep yourself quiet.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oof. Okay.
There's a total of 5, but I don't know if that counts.
I rolled a nat 20, but
Okay.
I have disadvantage on stealth. And
So you didn't roll a nat 20.
So my other roll was a 4.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Great.
At disadvantage, I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Why are we taking disadvantage?
Because
Heavy armor.
Yeah.
He's loud.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got a 17.
Okay.
I'm the biggest one and I'm the quietest one.
Yeah.
22.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. I rolled perception for these guys at disadvantage. So,
Nerds.
you know. Good news is they rolled badly as a result. So everyone passed except Ahlorah with a nat 20.
I am not
But
rogue.
they, as you are approaching, they don't seem to like. They seem to know that at least Ahlorah is there, but they don't seem to draw weapons or anything. They seem like very focused on this statue and scribbling down notes and like muttering to each other about, oh, so then the surge just did that to the air, and then and as that is going on, by the way, I do need Cory, I need you to roll a d4 for me.
4.
4. Your shadow also seems to react oddly.
Weird.
That won't bite us later or anything.
Are we going to attack?
Yes.
Actually,
do
I
we-
shouldn't say that. No one there.
Yes.
I heard the opportunity to set someone on fire, so I'm gonna take it.
I kind of want to, Teadore, I kind of want to get closer to the statue because, I mean, we don't really know if they're like actually evil or not, and like they could be, but I am just curious if they react weird, similar to how like the ghost person reacted when we touched the maps. I just.
Yeah. I'll shock them instead of firing them. Just get us closer. We'll be good.
Okay.
Great.
I'm gonna try to get closer to the statue.
Okay, you're gonna go up to the statue. They don't seem to oppose you approaching the statue.
There aren't any axes in the room, are there?
No, there are not.
Do they seem armed?
You see they have weapons at their belt, but they're not drawing them. They're just muttering to themselves and watching the statue.
Can I steal their weapons one at a time off their person?
I'm gonna need you to make a sleight of hand check at, we will say, disadvantage on this.
Okay. Oh, well, that's probably the lowest. Nope, that's the lowest one. Natural one.
As soon as you try to grab one of their weapons, these guys perceive it as hostile intent and say like, "You will not interfere in the business of Krokulmar."
Oh, you dropped this.
And he like pulls his like scimitar out of the sheath. And we'll go ahead and roll initiative on that.
Krug,
I pick him up.
No!
No.
I rolled another net 1.
Oh dear.
yeah.
My
that-
goodness.
Goodness.
So what is that total?
5.
Great. Teadore.
7.
Cory.
19.
Muris.
19 as well.
And Krug.
21.
Awesome. Initiative order is Krug, then Cory, then Muris, then the cultists, then Teadore, then Ahlorah. So Krug, you're first to act.
Are any of you Delphi?
We are not the leader of Krokulmar's great sect, no. But you are interfering in our business. We were content to let you gaze upon Krokulmar's glory, but that cannot be allowed anymore.
I'm assuming their eyes aren't like glazed over or anything. They're just like being creepy.
Not as near as you can tell.
Alright, I'm gonna bonus action rage.
Great.
And the one that pulled its scimitar on Teadore, I'm going to try to hit it with my great axe.
Awesome. Go for it. Make an attack roll.
Oh, that was bad. 8.
8 total?
8 to hit. Yeah, I got
Wow.
2 plus
No,
6.
that does not hit.
Great.
We are heroes.
We are level 3.
He dodges your axe swipe and it like embeds itself in the floor. At the end of your turn, can you roll a d4 for me?
Yeah.
Oh my god. These shadows.
I got a 2.
2. Now the doors grow teeth.
Oh, sorry.
It's not you, Krug. It's this fucked up place.
Cory.
So are they near a book or holding a book?
Nope. They have their pads of paper.
Okay. Then I'll go up to the one that Krug just tried to hit, and I'll go after with my battle axe.
Go for it. Make an attack roll.
That is 18.
That hits.
Okay. That is 8 points of damage.
Hey, great. You give this guy a massive whack in the back, and he stumbles forward and he turns like, Rokumar will make you pay for this insolence.
I don't even know who that is.
Great. Muris, that's your turn.
Penny Presswell joins us.
Oh shoot! Yeah, that was might be.
How many are there? 4?
4.
4. I am going to how far away are we from them?
I mean, you guys got pretty close. I'd say you're probably about 10 feet away from the nearest one. Krug is like right up there in there. Krug and Cory now are both, and Teadore are all right up in there with them. But I'd say, Maurice, you're probably about 10 feet away from them now.
Okay. Well, in that, I guess I'll do a 2-weapon fighting, one hand with a revolver, other hand with a sickle.
Right.
The revolver is going to be a dominant hand, but I have to roll with disadvantage because he's so close, correct?
If you were shooting while you're still 10 feet away, no. It's just
okay,
if
cool.
they're within melee range.
Perfect. Then I'm just going to aim for any of them.
Great.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
All right, 2d8 damage. All right, it takes 14 damage from the revolver.
That is 1 dead cultist.
Great.
Oh.
And then Maurice is just going to go up to another one, take out a sickle, and just kind of stab him.
Yep, go for it.
To hit, that's a non-natural 20.
That hits.
And D4. Ooh, max damage at 6 damage from a sickle.
In your offhand, you wouldn't add your...
Oh, right.
fire.
It's at 4.
Yeah, great. Okay. This is the cultist's turns. The cultist that Teadore was trying to steal from is going to attack Cory, who just hit him for a lot of damage.
It wasn't a lot of damage.
Well, that's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So you take... Oh, I didn't even add the modifier. Well, that still hits. So it doesn't matter. That is 6 slashing damage.
Jeez.
And that one's dead. The one that is now engaged with Maurice is going to attack Maurice. That is a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. And then the last one is gonna go after the raccoon that tried to steal his buddy's sword. That I'm so sorry about this. That was a natural 20.
Cut off my tail. It doesn't matter.
No.
Can Krug take it instead?
Oh no! I
Because
just
you're on me?
no.
You're gonna
Krug
kill my
cannot. That's a
raccoon.
specific
Krug.
feature. I just rolled the max number
my
on the
raccoon.
die, so that is total with the crit of 13 damage.
Is Teadore within 5 feet of me?
Yeah.
Can I use my interception reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus 2?
Sure. Go ahead and roll your
Glad we
d10.
Don't travel alone. Thank you.
That is 10.
Okay, 10. So you only take 6 damage.
Oh.
Good.
Not 6 damage. You take 3 damage.
3?
Excuse me. 3 damage.
Oh, wow.
As like Cory jumps in at the last minute and deflects the blade, so you only take a passing glance, Teadore.
I see Cory in a hole.
Also Teadore would technically be on the floor since you had to clamber down to try to steal
Oh, that's true.
the weapon.
Yeah.
You're not on Krug right at this moment, but
That's
anyway.
too big and goofy.
So now Teadore, it's your turn.
Well, I'm getting on Krug.
Sure.
As I try to get on Krug,
You're gonna take an opportunity attack.
shocking grasp this guy first.
Oh,
the one
okay.
in front of me. Just kind of like slap him.
Great. Is that a save or is that a roll?
It is not. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Don't touch me. That is 7 points of lightning damage.
Great. He gets zapped. He is gonna make his opportunity attack against
He
you.
can't.
He can't.
So I hit it. Oh, if he's wearing armor, I don't think he is. I have advantage. But lightning damage, I can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
All right, there we go. No opportunity attack, and you
So
are able
I
to clamber onto Krug's
Climb up on
shoulder.
Krug and say, "Oh my god, save me!" I mean, Cory did a great job, but I'm sure you're better. Don't know Cory.
Oh.
Ahlorah, that's your turn.
I am going to take my hand axes and I am going to throw each of them at the two cultists that are like next to each other.
Sure. Yeah.
First one is a non-natural. Nope, a 19.
That hits.
19. But I do believe that I took the approved critical so that no wait, that's a natural 19.
Yeah, it's only if you get a natural
Just
19.
kidding, just
So it's a natural 19 or a natural
Oh,
20 you
got
crit
it.
on.
Would be beautiful.
That
it
would,
would be fantastic.
yeah, no. It's not every time it adds up to 19. That'd be crazy.
So that's 7 for the first one. Ooh. And then,
You kill the first one with your
okay,
hand.
the second one doesn't hit. It was
Nice.
5 on the die.
Yeah. Goes wide. Oh, well, what do you add to that? Okay, yeah. Great. Okay, Krug, we're up to you. There are 2 cultists left. The one engaged with Muris and the one that just tried to attack Teadore.
I'm gonna go for the one that tried to attack Teadore,
Great.
and I'm going to try to hit it with my great axe.
Go for it. Make your attack roll.
That was a 19 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And 18 damage.
That is a dead cultist.
Don't hit my friend.
Great. Cory, roll a d4 for me this time. Oh wait, no, you've already rolled one.
My
Teadore, roll a
shadow's weird.
d4 for me.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Oh,
4. Okay. Your shadow is now weird. Speaking of shadows being weird, by the way, I forgot to do a thing.
No.
For Maurice's shadow, let's see,
It's totally normal and nothing
Yeah.
happened.
there's a 50-50 chance on what's about to happen here, Maurice. So Do you want evens or odds?
Oh, let me roll a die.
Reese the
Even.
shadow.
I want evens.
You want evens. Okay. That is an odd. So your shadow pops up from behind you and tries to attack you. With a total of 11.
Damage or to hit?
Hit.
Oh, misses.
Okay, after that, it sinks back into the floor. And then Cory, same thing, evens or odds.
Evens.
That was an odd. So Cory, that is your shadow pops up, and that is a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, great. Your shadow pops up, tries to attack you, goes back to the floor. Anyway, Teadore, yours is weird now too. So that's fun. Cory, it's your turn.
I want to go up to the last remaining cultist, and put my battle axe up, like to threaten them, and just basically be like, we are looking for a book that Marco has. Do you know anything about that?
I will never tell you anything that hinders our Lord Krokulmar.
Okay. So I will hit him with my battle axe.
Great. Make an attack roll.
Oh, that's a 2.
That's a 2. That does not hit.
What if I told you that it's a +4, so a 6? Does a 6 hit?
6 also does not hit.
Damn.
Do you want evens or odds?
Me?
Yeah.
I just did that.
Yeah, but it's your turn and you did a thing.
Odds.
Odds? Okay, good. I rolled an odd. So instead, your shadow's going to attack the cultist.
Oh.
And so the shadow gets a 17 to hit the cultist. Of course, the one time I rolled well as it is. All right. And the cultist is going to take 5 damage, which is exactly how many hit points he has left. So your shadow, Cory, just like slinks away from you, goes up behind the cultist, pops up behind him, and just like snaps his neck. And then just goes back into the floor.
Oh, sick. That was kind of crazy.
Cory, that was a cool move.
I have no idea what that was about, but I mean, that worked in our favor.
Oh.
So we have one shadow that attacked its owner and one shadow that attacked our enemy.
Mine's just gone, I think.
Yeah, Teadore, you look across the room, you see your shadow is like trying to pick the pockets of the shadows of the cultists that are lying dead on the ground.
Yeah, I don't see mine anywhere. I don't know.
Can I investigate that weird bench?
The benches seem normal.
Oh, what's the thing with the mouths?
That's the statue in the center.
That I want to investigate.
The benches have mouths.
That's what it.
Disgusting.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna call this an Arcana check. So go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. 19.
Great. Do you want evens or odds?
God damn it. I'll do odds.
You'll do odds. Okay, your shadow attacks you.
What the fuck? Okay, little guy. We just
that was a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. What did you get on your Arcana check? Did you remind me? 19. That's right. Okay. Examining this statue, you're pretty sure that this statue amplifies the eldritch power of Krokulmar. The entity, the eldritch entity that all of these guys are worshiping. You are pretty sure that all of the weird shit that's been happening around the house, the shadow stuff, the teeth in the doorways, the blurry room, you feel like it all has to do with the power of Krokulmar and this statue. And if the statue were destroyed, perhaps those things would stop.
I hit it with my battle axe.
Make an attack roll.
I want to help.
You can make your own attack roll.
16.
16. Your axe bounces off the stone statue. You can't get a good whack in.
Can I try to push it?
It's up to you.
How tall is it?
It's person sized. It's up to you. You can attack it or you can push it over.
What do I add?
Well, this would be a shove action, so
Yeah.
I believe it would be your strength.
Okay. Non-natural 20.
Okay, you give it a shove and send it to the ground, and we'll say it takes 3 damage as it hits the floor, but it is still intact.
Shoot it with fire.
Jesus.
Great, make an attack roll.
Is this a wood room? Aren't we surrounded by wood benches?
14 to hit.
14. It shockingly, your firebolt doesn't damage the stone statue.
I'm gonna try to hit it.
Great, make an attack roll.
I'm
Just
gonna
taking our aggression out.
I'm gonna hit it with
It's a
my
pattern.
thunder gauntlet.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you guys. It's a 17 to hit. You're not in combat, so
Oh.
we don't need to take turns.
Oh,
That-
So if you
17
want to just
raging.
keep attacking it,
That
that's
was
fine. Just
that was a
make your
nat-
attack rolls and tell me when you hit.
Nat 20 plus 6.
Okay, great. Yes, obviously that hits.
Mhm.
So if you hit, tell me how much damage you do.
I got a nat 22.
Great. How much damage do you do?
I do. What is that?
113.
12 damage.
Okay.
20 damage.
It is
What
after
Oh, I didn't add my other thing. Okay. Yeah.
I'm raging.
You're
after
raging.
those couple of hits, it is looking extremely rough, but it is still intact. It is
Krug, do it again.
cobweb
I did
What about-
5 damage.
You did 5 damage
6 damage.
and 6 damage, and now it is destroyed. And your shadows return to normal, and the teeth on the doorways go away.
Woof.
and That's over.
Okay. Can I search the cultist bodies?
Sure, make an investigation check.
What is my investigation? Non-natural 20.
Wow. You search their bodies. They all have scimitars on them. There's their notepads. What languages do you speak?
Let me try to navigate to that on this. Okay, common, deep speech, draconic, and halfling.
So funny that you speak deep speech because these notes are written in deep speech. These notes are but these notes, like, you can read them. These are like research notes all about the eldritch, what they call the eldritch surges, which and they describe the effects of it, which all sound like the crazy things that have been happening. This statue seemed to amplify the powers of Krokumar. However, by reading the notes, you learn that the real goal of this cult is to cause an avatar of Krokumar to be born in this world, and there is a ritual happening to that effect deeper underground.
Okay. So we are on the first floor or the basement?
You're in the basement.
I explained that to everyone.
Why don't cults just come together to just do community service? Like,
Well, that's really boring.
hey,
Yeah, but it'd be a lot less trouble.
picking up litter is exciting, okay? And doing your due diligence for your community is good.
Is there another door in this room?
Yeah, there's a pair of double doors in the south wall. The one you came from was in the east wall, and then there's a door in the west wall.
Oh, how is this room lit? Are
Torches.
there like sconces
Yeah.
with fire?
Yeah.
Is there oil in these sconces?
No, I mean they're torches. So there's like
Ah.
torches in sconces, so like attached to the wall.
That's fun. Okay.
Also I did forget to also let you know, Cory, that these guys had a total of you get money.
If there's money, Cory will not take it,
Okay.
so it doesn't matter.
Great. It's not a lot of money anyway. It's
Okay.
you guys get could take a total of 5 talents from these guys.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. Yeah. So where are we going next in the basement?
Should we try to make it to the spiral staircase down?
I think that's probably our.
Does it go
That's
farther
that.
down?
Apparently, there's something
Maps
beneath the
out.
house.
Yeah.
Okay.
We all doing? We all doing okay?
Are you
Yeah.
doing okay?
I'm doing great thanks to you
Okay.
and Krug. But like you did great there.
Okay. Is everyone else doing okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Great. You proceed south. You go through sort of an antechamber type room, then through the other set of double doors, and you find yourself in the room with the spiral staircase leading down. Iron brackets bolted to the wall hold 4 sputtering torches that cast this otherwise empty room in dim light. On the far side of the room, a spiral staircase descends into darkness. From below, you hear a human voice chanting in a blasphemous tongue. In deep speech, Cory, you hear that this voice is talking about Krokumar, and is going like, "Rise, Lord Krokumar, bless us with your presence on this mortal plane." So,
I relay that to the group.
yep.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Um,
Can I speak in deep speech if I can understand deep
Yeah.
speech?
yeah. That's one of your
Why
languages.
can you understand?
There was a class at the library. It was, I'm really, you guys need to check out the programs they have. I just was in getting a book one day and they were like free deep speech lessons. And now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been a cult, but it was really interesting.
Very deep space.
This has
Just
been
saying.
your PSA about your public libraries. There's
Guys,
often
your libraries
events
are having
going on at your
programs.
public
Go to see
libraries that you
them.
should take advantage of.
Maybe
And they
they'll
might
recruit
be
you into it.
cults.
Support your
then-
local libraries. We're not saying there is a cult there, but
You
But
never know.
you never
Libraries
know.
are you know,
Useful
are there for
skills.
everyone, even cultists.
Yep. Great. You descend down into the cave beneath the house. The staircase leads to a roughly circular cave that is empty and unlit. Opposite the stairs, through a 12-foot wide archway, you may see a similar cavern lit by purple light emitting from 4 large crystals jutting from the floor. All crystals flicker in concert with the chanting that echoes through the cave. The chants come from a sallow, dark-robed figure who stands near the edge of a circle of arcane runes inscribed on the floor. The figure recites an eldritch passage from a book, then carefully sets the book atop a wooden crate near the back wall. The figure turns toward the circle, wherein kneels a headless body in plate armor. A slug-like creature has attached itself to the body's neck, almost like a makeshift head. The slug's form is covered with mouths and eyes that open and close in and out of existence.
ugh.
So
like the-
that's fun. This is clearly Marcos. What are you all doing?
Wait, the slug attached himself to Marcos's body?
No, to this other body. There's another body in armor at the center of this ritual circle that is missing its head.
Okay.
I'm guessing we should destroy that because that's what's gonna
Who's bad,
Krokumar is
Tom?
going to awaken
Yeah.
into.
Yeah.
I feel like we should just attack.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm feeling
Stealthily?
okay with this one.
Open fire.
Um,
I would like to throw a hand axe.
Okay,
Well, I
I-
think
I
we
need-
should though. Oh, nope, go ahead. Omar.
I
was
need
like-
everybody to roll initiative.
And prioritize not Marco is all I'm saying.
I got 24.
Okay, 24. Teadore,
8.
Cory,
11.
Muris,
18.
and Krug.
10.
Okay. So, initiative order is Ahlorah first, then Muris, then Marcos, then the slug creature, then Cory, then Krug, then Teadore. So Ahlorah, you are first to act.
How far away are we?
So you have, I would say, probably started making your way towards the room. So you're 35 feet away from the body with Krokumar slug attached to it, and then another, we'll say 10 feet on top of that to get to Marcos.
I'm gonna move forward about at least 15. Actually, I'm just gonna kind of be like jogging into the room, but I'm gonna throw my hand axes while I'm running at the slug thing.
Okay, great. Make your attack rolls.
That's a natural 19.
Oh, that's a crit.
So that's 9 plus 5, 14 points of slashing damage
Okay,
for the first one.
great.
That's another natural 19.
Oh,
Oh!
That's
I
12 points.
That's the show.
Slashing damage.
this is
Legitimately, that's the show.
That's the show.
Ahlorah, you come running in, you toss your hand axes as the slug head of Krokumar turns to you, its eyes open, and it gets embedded with 2 axes, killing this slug instantly. As that happens, there's this blast of eldritch energy that makes you all stagger backwards. The 4 purple crystals crack and shatter, and Marco staggers to the ground, holding his head. He's like, and collapses for a moment, and then he's like, "Ah. Where am I?"
Insight.
I
check.
hit him with fire.
no!
Make an insight check.
Are you really going to?
Teadore, do you want to make an
No,
attack
it was
roll?
a question. It was a threat.
It was a threat. Okay.
he said it out
18.
loud.
18 with the insight check. He seems genuine. He seems confused.
I want to like go up with my hands up and be like, "It's okay. Are you Marcos?"
Yeah. Yes, my name is Marcos Delphi.
I think you touched a cursed book, and your friend is looking for you,
And the book.
and the book. So we are going to bring him back his book together.
What book? Oh,
That
that's
one.
the Celestial Codex. Yeah, that's
Yes, you were trying to revive the ancient beast, celestial beast Krogulmar, and it was causing a
What?
lot of trouble.
I
Touch the book again,
What?
and we'll cut off your head.
Teadore, we're doing okay, buddy. But thank
I
you so
don't-
much for the enthusiasm.
Oh,
I don't know how I
Okay.
got that book. But yes, it should be returned to Vasil. What? Yes.
Can I like? Does he look like he's wounded?
No,
Just
No.
confused.
just confused.
Okay.
Now, the real
and-
question. Go on.
No, you go.
The real question is, how are we going to get him back to the city on our bikes?
That's a great. We did not
How
bring it.
Krug?
Somebody can ride on handlebars.
True.
Hey,
How
wait.
big
Oh,
is him?
Teadore doesn't have a bike.
Is
I
he
didn't have a bike to
giant?
begin with.
Fair.
Great.
Unless that would be a very cute bike.
With that, you bicycle back to the city. You're able to return the book and return the book to Vasil and show that Marcos is unharmed. Marcos apologizes to his good friend for stealing the book. He had been under the influence of Krokumar. During his research into the stars, Krokumar's foul influence had captured his mind and bent him and a number of his students to Krokumar's will to try to create an avatar of Krokumar in this world.
And then we killed all those students.
And then we killed all those students.
Sucks to suck, man.
The good news is Zala is human again. She is convinced that it is because of her own genius work with looking at the stars to find the answer there. But it turns out it was actually just you guys defeating Krokumar that turned her back into a human, but she's human again. There were a couple of students that did survive that had been turned into gibbering mouthers that were in rooms in the house that you didn't investigate. So good job, you guys didn't have to fight gibbering mouthers.
Nor did we kill all of the students.
Nor did you kill all of the
Thank
students.
God.
But you know what? All in all, a successful outing. And Vasil gives you the promised reward of 250 talents each.
Oh.
And you have saved Waterdeep once again from a cult. So good job. And also, I'm a little mad that Laura got 2 critical hits in one turn, but it's fine.
I'll go to Ahlorah right at the very once everything's resolved.
Yeah.
Like, Ahlorah, hey, down here. Real quick.
Yes.
So like you're an elf, right?
Yeah.
And you just are like, you're incredible. Like killing people. Like you're almost as cool as Krug.
Thanks.
What's it like
Cool.
being,
Killing
an elf?
people? Oh.
No, being an elf. Like how old are you?
I'm pretty old.
Wow.
Actually, no, I'm not that old.
Okay.
I'm
How
only
old?
like 30.
Holy
You're a
shit, you're
baby.
old.
You're a baby for elves.
I'm like I really don't have any experience
You're
compared to
30?
like my parents and their parents.
How old are your parents?
Like
I don't know. It's your character. How old are your parents? Elves have a life expectancy in this world of about 750 years.
when do they have children?
Whenever they damn well
Okay.
please.
You're here.
You know what?
Whenever
We're
they're
gonna have
fine.
a series of sub 100 pregnancies, so I know my like great 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 grandparents.
Love that.
Whoa. Do you... I'm pretty sure I only lived to be like 20.
Oh. So what are you trying to do?
Well, can you keep a secret?
It's not 20.
Oh no.
No, it's not.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah. I don't know who I would tell.
Well, I think it would be really cool to be an elf.
It is pretty cool. You don't have to sleep.
You get to live for so long.
Yeah. You see a
And like I
lot of
don't.
stuff.
And that seems kind of shitty.
Yeah. Well, what do you need in order to do that?
Well, I don't know yet. I'm hoping to come across some like magic that'll
Okay.
change me.
Do you have any leads?
I stole this magic wand.
Got it. Okay. Well,
I'm like I'm pretty young, right? I'm like 2.5, so I've got like a lot of time, but
can I make a nature check or an animal handling check? Oh, that's a natural one. Oh yeah, you've got plenty of time.
Oh my gosh.
for those that don't know in the chat, expectancy of a raccoon is 2 to 3 years. Yeah.
I'm sure this line of work will like definitely stretch out your lifespan.
Yeah. I mean,
There's
that's why I
full-time
signed
stuff,
up.
yeah.
If you learn anything and want to like share with me, like
I'll go ask my dad.
Oh my god, that would be. Can I meet him? How old is he? Like 1,000,000 years old?
No. He's like 100.
That's such a big number. Yeah, that would be. We could all go.
Yeah.
Oh, great. With that, we will call it here. Upon learning that Teadore is 2.5 years old. Oh my god. Thank you all for watching. We will see you next time. Hopefully back with the main campaign. But we will revisit these characters again in the future, I am sure. So thank you all for watching, and thank you all for playing, and we will see you next time. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.